Stories have always been about connection between people, emotions, and experiences.
Now, technology brings a new dimension to these stories, expanding the way we express creativity.
But with this power comes responsibility. Innovation must respect the integrity of the story and the trust of those who experience it.
This is the future of storytelling, where human creativity meets responsible innovation.
In a world where imagination meets innovation, where stories transcend boundaries and creativity knows no limits, welcome to a journey through the future of visual storytelling. From the enchanting realms of animation to the cutting-edge brilliance of CGI and generative AI, we're diving deep into the tools that are redefining how we create and experience stories.
Join us as we explore the transformative power of these technologies, uncovering how they're shaping our present and paving the way for a future where the line between reality and imagination is ever blurring.
Through groundbreaking examples and visionary insights, we'll reveal how animation, visual storytelling, and AI are not just changing the way we tell stories, but revolutionizing the way we connect with our world.
In this MMG documentary, From Pixels to Perception, a new frontier in creativity and technology. Let's embark on this extraordinary adventure together, shall we? I'm Emma here at Multimedia Marketing Group. The integration of CGI and animation into multimedia marketing has revolutionized the way we create and share visual content. These tools allow us to craft immersive experiences that captivate audiences and enhance brand identity. Virtualizing reality is a way to express your brand's unique style. With CGI, your brand design can go far beyond color palettes and logos.
Hello, I'm Lisa. Here at MMG, our in-house collaboration is key to producing cohesive and visually stunning content. The synergy between art direction, graphic design, and animation ensures that every project we deliver is a seamless blend of creativity and technical expertise. From motion graphics to compositing effects, our team leverages a wide range of capabilities to bring your ideas to life.
Good day. My name is Sophia, and we would like to share some insight to computer-generated imagery. CGI, or computer-generated imagery, is the process of creating or altering visual media using computer graphics. It falls under the broader category of visual effects, or VFX, which encompasses all types of special effects added during post-production. Today, CGI is everywhere, from blockbuster movies and TV series to video games and commercials and branded content across all social media platforms.
In the past 70 years, CGI has evolved from barely noticeable animations and credit sequences to creating fully immersive worlds.
Creating CGI involves using specialized software designed for crafting elements like 3D models, lighting effects, and textures. Visual artists use animation and compositing tools to build these elements and then combine them with branded content that adds to the journey of storytelling.
In our world today, technology is constantly evolving, and so are we. By staying at the forefront of innovation, we utilize these ultra-high-definition animation and compositing tools to enhance the quality and visual appeal of our branded content in telling stories.
My company makes a product based on technology so obscure that I and my PhD-bearing colleagues will need charts and graphs just to explain how we are going to explain it to you, which we will take extraordinary amount of allotted time, anywhere from 2 to 4 hours if they're on task. Words, they attempt to tell you just what it actually will do, and what specific results does it achieve. Well, with the visual syntax of and power of CGI and animations, I can assure you our product-based digital technology is explained in minutes rather than hours in a most compelling and effective way for our prospective clients. Effective communication means telling your audience a story they understand, that captivates them, and that makes them want to come back for the next chapter. I tell my team, please do not bring 100 slides that are chock with data points so small that we need to attend the meeting armed with telescopes. I have learned all you really need is a well-planned, executed video peppered with animations. We want you to know us and understand how we achieve results. We want to tell you the big idea and the specific support for it. We want to see our vision so deeply that we need snorkels to stay connected to the oxygen supply. So much for metaphors. Nonetheless, if you have not taken the first step, I encourage you do so.
Band-Aid plastic strips with new Super Stick stick better than any other bandage. Made only by Johnson & Johnson, the most trusted name in surgical dressings. For the close, comfortable shave
Broadcasting is the distribution of information via the medium of television, from a single source to a widespread audience. This one-to-many style of information disbursement, also commonly called broadcast media or television signals, are intended for general public reception, as distinguished from private signals that are directed to specific receivers. Television has evolved into an inescapable cultural force, adapting to every facet of modern life. Once confined to our living rooms, it now follows us everywhere, onto our iPods, smartphones, and even the backseats of our cars, hypnotizing children and filling moments in waiting rooms. This omnipresence reflects an ongoing cultural rivalry with cinema. While movies draw us to theaters with immersive technologies like surround sound and IMAX, television responds by embedding itself in every corner of our lives, on buses, in bars, and even in our pockets. In 2024, the average American adult spends about 175 minutes per day, or nearly 3 hours, watching traditional television. This includes live programs, shows recorded on digital video recorders, and other pre-recorded videos, excluding online videos, which we will explore in this documentary. Television has long been a staple of entertainment. But with the advent of animation, visual storytelling, and computer-generated imagery, the way audiences engage with TV content has dramatically evolved. These digital technologies not only enhance the visual appeal of shows and movies, but also deepen the narrative experience, making complex stories more accessible and engaging. animation opens a realm of possibilities for television, allowing creators to bring fantastical worlds and characters to life. Unlike live action, animation is not bound by physical limitations, which means that it can depict anything imaginable. This limitless creativity captivates audiences, especially younger viewers, who are often more engaged by vibrant and dynamic visuals. Animated shows can tackle a wide range of genres, from educational content for children to sophisticated series for adults, thereby broadening the appeal and reach of television programming. Visual storytelling and CGI are powerful tools that have transformed the landscape of television. They enrich the narrative experience, captivate audiences with stunning visuals, and create immersive worlds that enhance viewer engagement. As technology continues to advance, these elements will play an increasingly crucial role in shaping the future of TV entertainment, offering viewers ever more innovative and compelling content. Visual storytelling is a technique that uses imagery, color, and composition to convey a narrative. This method transcends language barriers and can communicate complex emotions and ideas without the need for dialogue. In television, visual storytelling enhances the audience's understanding and emotional connection to the story. For example, the use of color palettes can set the mood of a scene, while carefully crafted visuals can foreshadow plot developments or symbolize thematic elements. This not only enriches the viewing experience, but also makes the content more memorable. CGI has revolutionized television by enabling the creation of realistic special effects and intricate visual environments. From epic fantasy landscapes to detailed futuristic cities, CGI allows TV shows and commercials to achieve a cinematic quality that was once exclusive to big-budget films. In the not-so-distant future, television will evolve beyond passive viewing and will become a fully interactive, personalized experience for you. With the development of AI-driven platforms, you'll soon have a dedicated media room that immerses you in content tailored precisely to your tastes. Picture voting on plot twists, selecting your favorite cast, and even choosing how stories end, all from the comfort of your own home. The way of consuming media isn't far off. It's a glimpse into the next revolution in TV entertainment, blending creativity, technology, and personal choice. As you have seen, the integration of animation, visual storytelling, and CGI significantly boosts viewer engagement. High-quality visuals and imaginative scenes capture the audience's attention, encouraging them to invest more time in the content. This is particularly important in an era where viewers have countless entertainment options at their fingertips. By offering visually stunning and emotionally resonant content, TV shows, commercials, and documentaries, to name a few, can stand out in a crowded market and retain their audience. For the future of television to be successful, it won't be about how long content is, but how carefully it's curated. Both short-form social videos, commercials, and long-form entertainment must be crafted with intention to thrive. For TV to dominate in mass media, it must lean into its core strengths: exceptional content, broad accessibility, immersive experiences, and undeniable value. The pioneers of today are already proving this vision isn't just possible, it's happening now.
No matter where you are, where you live, or where you go, some elements of CGI and storytelling has touched you. It is indeed the universe in which we live in today. Stories are the single most powerful weapon in a leader's arsenal. Howard Gardner from Harvard University once said. Holding that to be true, by adding CGI, we are just telling a better, compelling story. There's something truly special about spending a day in the park, surrounded by nature's beauty. It's a reminder that every element in our environment works together to create a harmonious experience. In much the same way, animation, visual storytelling, and CGI work together to craft compelling narratives, every element of a picnic contributes to a delightful experience. Each of these tools plays a vital role in creating engaging and memorable marketing and communication projects, or initiatives. Let's start with the foundation of any great picnic, the food. Each item here is chosen not just for taste, but for how it complements the others. Animation and marketing is much the same. It's not just about adding movement, it's about adding the right kind of movement that enhances your message. Animation brings a dynamic element to your content, just like a fresh, delightful salad adds freshness and vitality to our picnic. Animation takes your content from static to vibrant, just as fresh ingredients bring a burst of life to this picnic. It's about creating something that's not only seen, but felt, something that draws people in and keeps them engaged. Animation adds layers of depth and creativity to your message, making it more appetizing to your audience. Now let's talk about visual storytelling. Visual storytelling is what ties all the elements of your content together. It's the thread that weaves through your messaging, making it coherent, relatable, and memorable. It connects your audience to your brand on an emotional level. It's the narrative that weaves through your content. Just as water quenches your thirst on a warm summer day, like today, a compelling story satisfies your audience's need for connection and meaning. A good story is what turns a simple idea into a compelling narrative that your audience can connect with.
One of the most powerful tools in storytelling is emotional complexity. It's a simple but transformative formula. Many emotions are more impactful than just one. Let's look at how you can apply this in storytelling, which is especially the case when using CGI, animation, and generative AI to really connect with audiences on a deeper level. There are 4 steps in creating emotional complexity in storytelling.
Think about some of the most memorable ads or films you've seen. They make you laugh, they tug at your heartstrings, they surprise you all at once. That's emotional complexity at work. Humans don't just feel one emotion at a time. We're constantly shifting between multiple emotions. Our goal is to create stories that tap into that emotional range. Take the now famous Volkswagen ad, where a little boy dressed as Darth Vader tries to use the Force. It's funny, it's sweet, it's clever, and it's relatable to both kids and parents. That complexity is why it became a viral sensation.
Now, with CGI and animation, we have even more freedom to bring out emotional depth. These tools let us create entire worlds and characters that can change and evolve visually to match the emotional beats of the story. Imagine, for example, a character who moves between different animated environments, each one reflecting a different feeling, from joy to frustration to hope. With the right animation and CGI effects, we can shift an audience's emotional experience seamlessly, keeping them engaged and invested.
Here's where GAI comes in. Imagine the story adapting based on the emotions of the audience, shifting scenes and tones dynamically. Generative AI lets us tailor the emotional complexity in real time, creating a truly immersive experience. Whether it's through evolving landscapes, character transformations, or subtle emotional cues, GAI helps us keep that balance between multiple emotions and maintain a deeper connection with the viewer.
As a content creator, your role is to embody this complexity. Think about how you would approach and visualize a script that isn't just funny or sad or exciting, but a mix of all those things. Use tone, expressions, and delivery to take the audience on that emotional journey with you. We want the audience to feel like they're right there, living these moments, whether they're in a fully animated world, watching CGI magic, or following a generative AI-driven narrative. Remember, people respond to complexity, so show them those layers.
By blending CGI, animation, and GAI with emotional storytelling, we can create something truly special. It's not just about showing an amazing visual. It's about making the audience feel something deeply, something they'll remember long after the screen goes dark. So take a dive in and bring these stories to life in a way that connects with the many emotions of our audience through visually stunning, layered narratives that connect with the complexity of human experience.
Generative AI thrives on human input to drive its creativity and relevance. This makes the interaction less about AI simply performing tasks and more about a partnership where both the human and AI contribute unique strengths. The user provides context, creative vision, and feedback, while the AI leverages its capacity to process large amounts of data, detect patterns, and generate creative solutions. It's like a two-way conversation that continuously shapes the outcome. Imagine human-AI collaboration as a grand orchestra. In this ensemble, you are the conductor, and generative AI is your orchestra.
As the conductor of the orchestra, I bring the vision, context, and direction. You, like me, set the tempo, guide the melody, and provide feedback. The orchestra, represented by the AI, consists of countless instruments, each with its own unique sound and capability. Just as each musician in the orchestra plays their part to create a symphony, the AI processes vast amounts of data and generates creative solutions.
Through iterative refinement, much like adjusting the tempo or dynamics in a performance, you give feedback and make adjustments. The AI responds to these cues, fine-tuning its output to better align with your creative vision. This dynamic interaction allows the performance to evolve, becoming more refined and harmonious with each adjustment.
Exploring creativity with AI is akin to experimenting with new melodies and harmonies. The orchestra's diverse range of instruments representing different AI capabilities brings new elements to the composition. This collaboration often leads to surprising and imaginative musical pieces far beyond what either could achieve alone.
Empowerment through control is central to this metaphor. As the conductor, you have direct influence over the musical direction. The orchestra responds to your cues, shaping the performance in real time. This control allows for a more engaged and invested experience, just as guiding the AI allows you to shape creative outcomes.
Real-time feedback and adaptation are like adjusting the performance on the fly. The orchestra's ability to respond instantly to the direction mirrors just how collaborative and generative AI can quickly adapt to your feedback, creating a responsive and organic creative process.
In the end, human-AI interaction is a symbiotic process, much like a successful orchestra performance. It enhances creativity by blending your vision with the AI's capabilities, producing results that are greater than the sum of their parts. This interaction enhances AI's role as a tool. Rather than acting as an independent agent, AI augments human creativity by automating or accelerating tasks, while humans maintain strategic and creative oversight. It's a perfect blend of human ingenuity and AI's computational power.
The interactive role between human and generative AI is truly symbiotic. It enhances creativity and leverages AI's knowledge base, creating a feedback loop that yields richer, more meaningful results. Together, the creator and AI transform from mere tools into active collaborators. Together, you and the AI can create a masterpiece.
Let's take a look at a real-world example of just one way you can harness the power of storytelling from concept to completion with collaborative and generative AI.
Deep within the heart of the ancient forest, where sunlight dances on a sea of emerald and sapphire leaves, there lies a realm untouched by time. It is said that those who wander here are tested, not by the forest itself, but by the secrets it guards. Among the shadows of towering oaks and whispering pines stood a lone knight, his armor gleaming faintly under the dappled light. He was no ordinary warrior, for his heart bore the weight of a quest whispered to him in a dream, a quest to find the soul of the forest and unlock its ancient power. As he stepped deeper into the woodland's embrace, the air grew heavy with an otherworldly energy. He reached for the hilt of his sword, its touch familiar yet alive, as though it too knew the path he must take. With a soft, deliberate motion, he drew the blade, its metal singing a song of courage and destiny. The sword, polished and true, caught the light of the sunbeam above, refracting it into a halo of magic. Runes etched into its surface pulsed faintly, as if awakening from a centuries-long slumber. The knight felt a pull, a whisper through the trees, urging him onward. Guided by instinct alone, the knight raised the blade high to the heavens. The forest around him seemed to hold its breath, its leaves quivering not from the wind, but from anticipation. Light cascaded from the sword, spilling into the glen, illuminating the shadows that had lingered for ages. And then, as if summoned by the light itself, the forest began to awaken. Motes of brilliance floated in the air, spiraling around the knight in a dance of reverence. The ground trembled gently, and from the heart of the glow, a figure emerged. Clad in robes woven from starlight and moss, the druids stepped forward, their presence both ancient and eternal. Eyes like twin moons gazed at the knight, their voice resonating without sound. "You have answered the call, bearer of the blade." Like the forest and the druids themselves, ever shifting and steeped in magic, the knight soon discovered he too possessed the power to change his appearance with a mere thought, his form as fluid as the world around him. This newfound ability hinted at a deeper connection to the enchanted realm than he had ever imagined. Together, we shall restore the balance long forgotten. In that moment, the knight understood. His journey was not merely to find the forest's heart, but to become one with its spirit, a guardian of its timeless legacy. As the sword lowered, its glow now a steady pulse, the forest exhaled in unity. And so the knight and the druid began a story yet unwritten, one of renewal, courage, and the bond between the seen and unseen. Legends say that deep in the forest, where sunlight dances and the air hums with magic, they still walk. Knight and druid, protector and soul, bound by a tale as old as the trees themselves.
As we conclude this journey into the transformative power of animation, visual storytelling, generative AI, and CGI, we've seen how these tools are shaping not just the stories we tell, but how we experience and interact with the world around us.
Today, animation is no longer confined to the realms of entertainment. It's a language of expression in marketing, education, healthcare, and beyond. Visual storytelling has evolved from simple narratives to immersive experiences that capture the imagination and connect deeply with audiences. This is a powerful shift, as brands and creators now have the ability to build worlds that transcend physical limitations, worlds that can be explored, felt, and even personalized for each viewer.
Generative AI, or GAI, has pushed this evolution further, allowing creators to dream up and bring to life visuals that once seemed impossible. It's not just about automating processes, it's about enhancing creativity. GAI learns, adapts, and generates, giving us the tools to go beyond what we once thought was the ceiling of innovation. As we look to the future, CGI and GAI will continue to break boundaries. Imagine a future where augmented reality blends seamlessly with the physical world, where storytelling is fully immersive, interactive, and continuously evolving. From hyper-realistic virtual worlds to AI-generated art that complements human creativity, the possibilities are endless.
At its core, this documentary wasn't just about technology. It's about how we, as storytellers and consumers, can harness these tools to connect with others, evoke emotion, and inspire change. The future of storytelling lies not just in the pixels or the algorithms, but in how we use them to reflect our humanity.
Thank you for joining us on this exploration of innovation. The future of storytelling is in our hands. Let's continue to create, to dream, and to push the boundaries of what's possible. This documentary, From Pixels to Perception, exemplifies the responsible and innovative use of leading-edge tools in content creation, blending creativity with technology to tell compelling stories.
We extend our gratitude to the platforms that made this possible through their contributions in editing, generative AI, and digital content creation. A very special thanks to the following corporate leaders for their innovation and ethical use of synthetic content.
Generative AI platforms, shaping the future of storytelling through responsible and innovative AI-powered solutions.
Synthesia, revolutionizing video content creation with AI-generated avatars, bringing cost-effective and engaging narratives to life.
Chat GPT, facilitating seamless creative writing, story development, and script refinement through advanced AI-driven language models, bridging human creativity and AI technology.
Multimedia Marketing Group's very own video ambassadors like us, revolutionizing video production with AI-generated, lifelike on-camera synthetic humans that replicate human expressions, movements, and voices, transforming the landscape of digital content creation.
Stock media and creative asset platforms, empowering creators with diverse assets to elevate visual storytelling.
Envato, offering an extensive marketplace for stock imagery, design templates, and creative assets.
Storyblocks, providing a rich library of stock videos, audio, and images for dynamic storytelling.
Content editing and visual design platforms, innovative tools for next-level content creation and editing.
Adobe, a leader in multimedia content creation with industry-standard tools for video, image, and audio editing.
Canva, making design accessible to all creators through user-friendly tools for visual storytelling.
We thank these leaders for their contribution to responsible innovation, shaping the future of synthetic content creation and digital storytelling.
Thank you once again for watching. To learn more and see more, please visit Multimedia Marketing Group at mmg-1.com.